Welcome back to India Market Close, and of course markets are giving up their gains from the day's high but trying to make a mild recovery for both Nifty and Nifty Bank as well. But we are joined by Ajit Mishra, SVP Research at Religare Broking. Thank you very much you have joined with us, and I'd also like to thank Kunal, who has actually given up his time as well. Good afternoon, Ajit. What are your views for Nifty and Nifty Bank going ahead?
Yeah, good afternoon, Sharad. So, Sharad, the way we opened on a strong note, and this is what we are seeing, that with every passing day, it's almost like a routine that we open on a strong note and usually end with a decent gains or a modest to a flat close. And that is what we are seeing today. So after this strong gap up start, we are ending almost in a flat note. So this indicates, seems like profit taking, considering that we were very close to the record high levels. Banking index have already made a new record high. So there should be some bit of consolidation after this rally, because from 24,600 to 26,000 zone. So it's roughly around 1,400 point kind of a rally that we have already seen in the markets. So in case if we consolidate for a day or two around the current levels, it would be healthy for the market. But having said that, the tone looks positive, and overall buy on this is something that we should continue with. So closer to around, let's say, 25,800, 700 would be the zone where fresh buying can be initiated in the index, with 25,600, 650, the previous swing high as a support area. And gradually, of course, we are eyeing a new record high when it comes to the Nifty index as well. Banking, on the other hand, we are seeing a bit of a pressure in ICICI Bank, which is dragging the index. But at the same time, the rest of the counters, be it the other private banking majors like HDFC, Axis, they are holding strong. But here also we are seeing a bit of a profit taking or consolidation in the near future. So existing position, you may consider booking at least partial profit around the current area and wait for an dip around 57,600, 57,800 zone to re-enter.
Okay. By the way, the numbers for Laurus Labs out on the screen right now. And we'll get Varsha in just a bit to tell you about it. The stock reacting just about 0.9% to 1% higher. At this point, revenue increase of 35%. We'll tell you how that stacks up to the expectations. The PAT number is higher, 195 crore rupees compared with about 20 crore rupees in the comparable quarter. Seems like within expected lines, but then let's get Varsha in just a bit to tell you about that. By the way, Ajit, we were speaking about the markets coming off the high point of the day, now with gains of only about 0.1%, 0.2%, and seemingly a few heavyweights that have contributed to the declines. If you see an HUL, for example, the fall from the high point of the day, which is now just about 0.33% higher, the drop is as much as 2.5%. The Reliance Industries also dropping about 2% from the high point of the day and trading with cuts of about 0.9% to 1% or so. How much attention are you paying to these heavyweights, and what individual names do you still see opportunities in at this moment? What would your picks be right now?
Right. So, Alex, it's healthy that as long as we are seeing after a strong up move, so be it the private banking majors, Reliance Industries also post numbers have witnessed strong traction. We are seeing marginal profit taking, and means we were very close to the record highs, like what we have mentioned at the beginning. So it's kind of like a healthy correction or a profit taking that we are seeing across the heavyweights. Yes, ICICI Bank is something which I definitely feel is adding to the pressure, because we are again back to the long-term averages. But the rest of the counters, be it Reliance or the other heavyweights, they are still like in a strong positive territory. So buy on is something that you should continue with. Now the key approach is to identify the right sort of stocks, since we are very close to the record highs. So one stock from the auto basket, wherein we have seen already a decent correction from the record highs, that is Ashok Leyland, where we are seeing fresh traction today after almost a week or 10 days kind of a correction. So we anticipate a recovery to further strengthen, and in the near future 148 is something that the stock might test. So with stop at 134, one can go long in Ashok Leyland current level. Another stock that we like is Bharat Forge. So almost like 2-3 months of consolidation, and finally we are seeing strong traction with the volume. So we expect this recovery to further strengthen, and 1410 is something that the stock might test in the near future. So with stop at 1250, one can go long in Bharat Forge as well.
All right. Let's go back to what we were saying on Laurus Lab, and a few of the numbers on your screen right now. The stock is trading, continuing to, and we are now flat at 25,876 odd. I want to come back to you, Ajit, on what you make of this move. Is this expiry play that is coming into the picture right now? Sensex expiry today, also some volatility on some of the large cap names, but we've seen a few heavyweights, as we've already identified, coming off the high point of the day and losing ground.
So Alex, both in terms of when everything looks great and all the positive news are out, so it's ideally the best time to book profit, and especially when the markets are also almost on the verge of making a new record high. So it seems like that bulls, especially in the heavyweights, where people were sitting on decent profit post this recent up move, they might have considered booking profit after this strong up move. But as what I've shared earlier also, it's the kind of structure that we have. The overall trend is likely to remain bullish as long as we are holding out 25,600 mark. So traders should consider this profit taking as a buying opportunity in this range of 25,700 to 800, with 25,600 as a stop.
Interestingly, Nifty just touching red as well and raising the entire
drop.
Yes, the broader markets. Just let's pull up the Nifty Mid Cap 250 as well as the Nifty Small 250 index, both of the broader indices.
Ajit, your quick view on any of these counters where charts are looking attractive right now. I'll just take the names again. Gulshan Polyols, you have EPAC Prefab Technologies, and Garuda Construction.
So in fact, Mahima, if you see the broader markets, I feel that the prudent approach is to stick with large cap names, larger mid cap names, or large cap names, because the kind of underperformance that we are seeing in majority of the small cap counters. So if you see that in the last 2-3 trading sessions when the markets were buzzing, the market bet was slightly on the declining side. So it seems like that, for the small cap, at least the prudent approach is to avoid, because usually we see that, during the profit taking, they correct also, strongly. So for a time being, my recommendation is to avoid if the view is short term.
What is your opinion on ethanol, since this is one of the stocks, and of course with the caveat that it's an 800 crore market capitalization company, we marked this.
So where some of these small cap names are concerned, but Ajit, quickly your BTST or maybe vice versa calls for today?
So apart from what we have shared, like Ashok Leyland, Bharat Forge is something that we like. PSU banking still, I believe, has potential to surprise the market positively. Means though we are seeing that majority of the counters are inching gradually higher and maintaining the positive tone, Union Bank has recently witnessed a breakout from a tight consolidation range, and we believe that still we have room for further upside, let's say for around 148 to 150 levels. So here one can look for fresh buying opportunity with 139 as a stop loss.
Interesting. Now let's move on to a special segment, the profit intelligence. We have Dixon Tech. The stock is down almost 3% in trade today, and of course over the last 4-5 sessions.
The pool of India is up and about as well, having recovered about 4% from the low point of the day, but trading just about flat at this point. I want to go to you, Ajit, on SCI, though, Shipping Corporation of India. No immediate trigger. What are you seeing on the charts that might suggest further upside, if at all?
So Alex, in fact, charts are telling a different story. Means of late we started seeing strong volumes, especially on the updates. It's been almost like 3 occasions in the last 1 month where the volumes were up substantially up from the average volume. And today is one such day. It's almost like 4 times of the average volume, at current, and the stock is also trading with strong gains of around 7%. At the same time, we are also at year-long high, and the kind of consolidation that we were seeing, during this recent pause has also ended. So all the factors are pointing towards this momentum, or like you rightly mentioned that amid this underperformance from the broader market, we have few stocks which are consistently doing well, and we expect this kind of outperformance to continue from SCI. So definitely one can look for fresh long position at current levels, and those who are holding longs, they can continue to stay put. 235 should be their stop loss, and gradually 275, 280 is something that the stock might test.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Ajit and Chakri joining us and giving your views on the markets. But markets have seen a topsy-turvy. Initially, we saw a gap-up opening happening in the markets, and then Nifty actually raising its gains as well. Nifty, looking at it, it's almost flat. Board meetings, stock split for Bharat Rasayan, E-Clerk service buyback, and Federal Bank fundraising. This is important, and this would be the important board meetings to go. So this is the entire show for India Market Close. Stay tuned to NDTV Profit.